Hi.
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 Okay.
Okay.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of Love or Loathe.
Love or loathe us because we're here.
And you're here.
And you're here.
And thank you for joining us. We are going to be talking about the 97th Oscar Awards 2025.
Some near and dear, some far and fetch looks are going to be spoken about on today's episode. So let's get it started.
Yes, let's do it. Okay.
Who's first?
Let's start off with Demi Moore wearing Giorgio Armani.
Okay. She was... Okay, based off of our rules of if you don't completely love it, it's a loathe.
Yeah, those are the rules.
So... if we're going to go by the rules, it's a loathe for me.
Oh, okay. Okay, so tell me why.
It wasn't like... It wasn't... Did you hear my stomach?
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh my god. It wasn't feeding me. It wasn't feeding me. That's what my body just said. It wasn't a meal. It wasn't a snack. It wasn't dessert. It was sorry. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But she looked good though.
Really? After all that, it wasn't feeding me.
I mean, my
stomach is growling.
My body just responded viciously. Like that was true. It was like,
yeah, it was, guys. It was a loathe. For me, it was a love.
So,
I appreciate the construction. I thought she looked fabulous. I mean, I think Demi Moore is absolutely stunning. I mean, her performance in The Substance. I didn't personally see the movie. I watched reviews about it. I've heard it's incredible.
Yeah.
So it was nice to see her like just get back onto the red carpet. And really just like she came to play this award season.
I feel
that you can't deny.
That I cannot deny, that I won't deny, and that I also applaud because I feel as though like recently, I think it was the Golden Globes, like she had won an award and that had been, or maybe it was the Emmys. One of the two during this award season was like her first ever award won. Just because, not that I follow Demi like that. However, I just feel like she's one of the more seasoned actors, and like she's been
acting like her whole
like
my whole life.
Hello, my whole life too. Like,
yeah.
What am I? So it was. I just to hear that she had never been recognized, I was just like, ooh, wow, that's crazy. But to your point, the construction that went into her look of the evening, like I can't. I can't even deny that.
Yeah, I mean, she looked fabulous. She looked like a winner.
She did. Aw, coo.
But either way,
it's a loathe.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, to each his own.
Yeah, that's what we're here. That's what we're here for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so moving on to Ariana Grande.
Yes.
Wearing custom Schiaparelli couture, De Beers diamonds, and designed by Daniel Roseberry.
Now, this look, because on the runway, you can see the slight alternations that they did for her. I mean, clearly, like, a freaking 6-foot model wore this gown. So they definitely shortened the hem. What I really appreciated about it is the embellishment of the crystals on that tulle lining. And, like, the sculpture.
190,000 crystals.
That right there, like, and I can see it. It's like, it's not overwhelming. It's a detail that's like noticed in a way that it's just like perfectly executed.
Yeah.
I feel like she's glided. I didn't see Wicked. I know that might sound wicked, but
it's really good.
I see who she was in that film.
And I think that's important because we did speak about this off camera, that she really embodied the Glinda character, and you can see it in her looks for the press tour, and now for award season. So it's really cool. Like, I'm kind of glad that you didn't see Wicked because you can see that character. You can see her embody that character that she took such great care of for Wicked. I think she really feels honored to wear these looks and play this character in this role. And fun fact, the silhouette was inspired by a lamp that was found in the Schiaparelli archives. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I actually love that. I'm not even gonna say it because somebody might take it. But the sculptural, like, it looked like an architect, like, it looked like it should have been a part of a building.
Yeah.
Like the way that it was like sculpted. It's like there's a word for godet. There's a specific word for like that type of silhouette design.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I just was like, wow, that's art.
Yeah, it was literally art.
Like, you can case that up in a glass, like, and just walk past that in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and breathtaking.
Yeah, it was beautiful. So that was love. Absolutely.
For sure. Love.
Yes. All right, so let's talk about Zoe Saldana and Yves Saint Laurent.
What can I start by saying? Congrats to her.
Congrats.
I wasn't that thrilled with her look. It was a lot. It was like the curtains are closing, the curtains are opening. It was
she needed like one of the little curtain pulls.
Yeah,
like
it was
old
like
school,
I don't know, like a little lampshade pull-on thing should have happened, or the three-tier, the draping.
And the gloves. It looked very dated.
The netted, embellished fishing across the bodice. It was a lot of elements going on that I couldn't really connect with. Mm-hmm. And my tummy is growling again, so she did not feed me.
She didn't eat.
It's my body is just speaking for me. I love this. Let's keep it going. Who's next?
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so we have Timothée Chalamet and Givenchy in a butter leather suit designed by Sarah Burton.
Yeah, this is a Loathe for me. It gave like high-end cater waiter. He can serve anything in the kitchen.
Just not this look.
Babe.
Yeah, I understand like springtime butter yellow is going to be a big color that we're going to see a lot of. We've seen it on the runway for a lot of the collections. But I just think that if you're going to wear a color like that, the only thing I really appreciate is it was made of leather. Like, I thought that was a really cool element.
That was cool.
But the color wasn't for him. And also, dude, you're dating Kylie Jenner. We all know she knows where to get a good tan. Mm-hmm. So you should have had her people contact your people and at least just give yourself a little color.
Hello.
Because the butter yellow is an unforgiving color. Mm-hmm. And it is not for everybody's skin tone. And it definitely made him look paler. And he looked like sickly. Like, it just...
Oh my god. What's Laryngitis? Jaundice.
Jaundice.
It was given jaundice.
Yeah, it was.
Oh
because it was...
Yeah, it was...
He looked like a little sick child.
Aww. But congrats on the nominees.
Yeah. Love that. Love
that. Love that look.
Okay. Next, we're going to talk about
Cynthia Erivo and Louis Vuitton. Wow. Just wow. It was like villain meets fantasy, but
very
like
wicked.
Very wicked. And again, did not see the movie, but she definitely delivered a role beyond the screen. I love when I can get something without being there. I love when a look can be understood beyond explanation. And for me, she just like...
Yeah, it was giving Alphaba. It was also giving Louis Vuitton. I love when designers know their lane and they stick to it, and they just... It was excellent. It was excellently designed. Loved the collar. There's so much drama. And her nails.
Her nails were sick. When you just said that, it reminded me that year we went to the Met. I feel like we walked past something like oh my god, it was like from... Oh my god, I have chills right now. Yeah. When you said that, it just took me right back to all of those wildly sculptured gowns and shapes and sizes and stacks and oh my god, yeah, she did that. The collar, and if you looked really closely at the top half of it too, it was like she was a bow.
Yes,
like
I can see that
effect, and it just, I don't know, she just ate it down. What was she wearing on her jewels? Was she Vuitton, Roberto Coin jewelry?
Yeah.
whoa, wow, like where to begin, really. Oh, and by the way, styled by one of my favorites, Jason Bolden. Like, I love him. He just gets it right all the time.
Yeah.
Anyways, not to shy away from this look, she just really, it all worked.
Yeah.
They always do really good work together.
Yeah, I have no notes. All I can say is love.
Oh, yeah.
Who's next? We have Mikey Madison in Dior. We have Oscar winner Mikey Madison in Dior.
Hello.
Yes, for her role in Honora.
Honora. Did you see Honora?
I didn't.
You didn't.
Did you see it?
Maybe we should watch it one night.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll put a pin in that.
So, I understood it. I liked it.
But is it a love or a loathe, though? Would it help if I gave you more context?
Sure.
So it is a recreation of a 1956 gown designed by Christian Dior himself. It required more than 400 hours to put together, and it was reproduced custom for Mikey by Maria Grazia Shiri?
Okay. So I love the story behind it.
Okay.
Got me.
But do you love the dress?
But I don't love the dress on her. I feel like,
okay.
especially with her being nominated and being a winner, like, I just feel like it didn't give starlight.
Oh, I can see that. So it wasn't giving.
It didn't give
what Demi Moore was giving.
Whoa. Check me. Right.
She looked
that
nice.
Part. She looked nice.
I just feel when something is custom, it needs to reflect the person that it was designed for. And I don't see that. I don't necessarily know this actress very well, but I feel like when you're on the red carpet, we just talked about Ariana, we just talked about Cynthia, even Demi Moore, like you can see that there was work put into the design and it encompassed the person that was going to wear it, the muse.
Yes.
And I don't see that here.
I agree. So it was a loathe.
It was a loathe. Congratulations.
But congrats, babe. We're going to see more of you, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Now we have one of our faves, Coleman Domingo in Valentino.
I love him. He just never does no wrong for me.
I want to hang out with him.
I would
love to just like.
Can we listen to some black coffee and just get lost on the dance floor?
Yes.
Like that's what I want to do with oh my God. Yeah. Coleman, it's very rare that I don't agree with anything that he does, and I can come off a little biased just with me saying that plainly. However, his attention to detail, like, is just like no other man that I've seen on the carpet. I mean, with the exception of we had a year of Billy Porter and his theatrics, but you can't compare when you don't compete. Do not compare yourself to me. You are not on my level. You will never be on my level. You know, this was good. You know, but anyway, I say all that to say, I love the black and the red combination.
Yeah, nice contrast.
Love the contrast. I love the black lapel over the red. I thought that was really, really sweet and a nice nod. And then it's the details. He had a sash. On to close himself, to pin himself up. And then at the very end, the tail end of his sash, it was like this black tassel fringe. I just love.
You know, and I love it too. I really enjoy how he plays with silhouette. He does an amazing job of making a statement, and I think it's very rare to see a man create a waist in the look. And I think that's really what set his look apart, is just creating that definition, expertly tailored. I mean, he knows what he's doing, like, absolutely incredible.
Yes.
And also that beautiful brooch, like, it brought everything together, like, love.
And he didn't need a tie, like, it just was perfect. Yeah. You can tell, like, he probably had a tie during his fitting. He was like, lose a tie, you know?
No, and he said that his look was inspired by love. That's why he chose the red.
And we loved it.
And we loved it.
That's so on point.
Ooh, okay, so we're going to hang out with the guys for a little bit. Adrian Brody and Giorgio Armani in this beautiful midnight tux with a feathered brooch designed by high jewelry designer Elsa Jin.
I feel like Giorgio Armani is such a designer. It's such a classic
red carpet fave. There's always going to be Giorgio on the red carpet.
Always. And it's very rare that it's not tailored to the T. Like, he just, when it comes to the men, like, that has to be a go-to. Like, it's
Absolutely.
like, when in doubt, bring Giorgio Armani out. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, and beyond Adrian's comments and carry-ons on the carpet and on the stage, his look spoke for him.
Yeah, and I like that he decided to do navy instead of black, because I feel like there's so many. You can always find a nice black tux.
Always. You
can't always find different colors. So I thought that was excellent.
That's love.
Okay, and then we're going to go to Andrew Garfield wearing Gucci. He had a custom wool suit and Gucci sunglasses. I mean, I thought he looked fabulous. The chocolate brown of it, like, again, you could always find a black tux. This brown, again, looked great on his skin. The sunglasses, like, he looked like a movie star. And I think that's what we come to the Oscars to see. You're almost wearing, like, a chocolate brown, very similar to the blouse that he was wearing. It's rarely we see him out of the blouse.
It was given, like, do a little dance.
Yes!
Make a little love. Get down tonight. It was given, like, you know,
Saturday Night Fever.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, love it. And then again, color, like, to your point, color, like, experiment. Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. And he did that. He went for it. Yeah. I mean, glasses, no glasses. It just was like,
Yeah. It was a love. And
another love in the men's club, Jeremy Strong. Jeremy Strong or Laurel Piana in an olive green situation, and it was giving money.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely giving wealth, giving quiet luxury. And I thought he was excellently dressed. Again, the men have really been bringing it. This Oscar award, like, they're blowing me away more than the women, because the tailoring is excellent, the unexpected colors, the risks that they're taking.
Yes,
I'm really enjoying
they're taking a lot of risks.
Yeah.
And that is refreshing.
It is.
It's beyond that, you know, black suit, black tie, black suit, white shirt, black tie. Like, it's given, and they're playing with colors, silhouettes, cuts. Like, and I like his tie.
Yes.
Like, what was that?
It wasn't quite an ascot.
No.
I don't know what that piece is called, but I thought it was very cool.
A stool. It was just like, or what was it? A stool? Was it like a mini stool? I
don't know, but
I dug it.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cool.
I loved it.
My only critique.
Tell me.
I still love the look. I wish he had gone with either a brown shoe or did an olive shoe. The black shoes.
Was that too hard for you?
It brings it down just a little bit, just slightly. But I would have loved to see either brown or a custom olive shoe to match the whole look.
The whole look, like monochromatic.
Yep.
Me down.
Yep. That's the only note that I have. Overall, it's a love. It's a love. Yeah.
All right. It's fair. Fair enough.
It's Jeff Goldblum wearing Prada.
Okay. Yes.
He looked amazing. He had purple
fresh
orchids on his
fresh. He got like good and questionable reviews on his look. Personally, like, I was told the other day, I was out during market buying for fall winter 25, and my opinion was asked about a certain look, and I was like, I love this, like, this can and then the person who I was speaking to said, they were like, she's like, I don't know, Chianti, like, sometimes you're such a stylist, like, sometimes you don't, like, hone in and, like, narrow in to, like, what people need to be doing or want. So I'm always giving more thought to, like, campier looks that aren't expected, that are beyond the racks. It's like you can put a color story on a rack, but like what you come out of the fitting room in doesn't necessarily have to represent what was on that rack if you know how to like piece it, layer together. So like I say that all to say the live floral, one thing, the shirt, the print, like the print didn't necessarily go with any colors of his look, but it went with the look. It was just like an extra layer to consider. And then it just, I loved it. It was like an elegant camp. It was like, I don't know, he did that. He stayed true to who he was, and like it just, it was exciting and refreshing.
I agree. It was definitely a love. I definitely think he's another gentleman that wears his clothing well and has a very unique style, and he embodies that. Like his clothing looks like it belongs to him. So.
Like not necessarily like, you know, oh, I rented this, but like I got that in my closet. I wonder how many people, this is total sidebar, but I wonder how many people actually pulled from their own personal closets. If that's even a thing.
I don't think anyone has done that. On this red carpet.
On this red carpet.
I think it was either something that was designed, rented, not rented, but like borrowed, like, you know, the jewels and all of that. Like,
I would be so cute. I would really love to know.
Yeah.
Like, who's just got that thing in the back of their closet?
I think there's a lot of people who can. One person, and I wouldn't necessarily say it's always a red carpet look, but Tracee Ellis Ross, like, she wears her clothes. Like, everything she wears. I mean, even going back to Girlfriends, a lot of Joan's wardrobe were pieces from her closet. So I think someone like her has archival pieces that they can pull from, be like, yeah, I'm gonna wear this. I'm buying this. A stylist is not dressing me.
Right. This is mine. That's what he gives me.
Yeah,
he gives
I can see that. Like, I can see that.
Oh, I got that thing we got back in Venice and
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I like that. All right, so we're going to talk about Gal Gadot and Prada and archival Tiffany from 1980.
What's your take on her?
To quote the former Grand Dame of Real Housewives of Potomac. We don't drink and drive, so that's a no-no. But
I'm scared of the road.
Basically, what she said about Giselle is, thank God she's beautiful. I'm glad she's a beautiful woman, because this dress, I mean, it was red. It was fine. I thought the necklace was horrific. None of it made sense to me. It was like, I put this gown on, and I put this archive piece on, and I showed up.
Yeah. I mean, was she nominated for anything?
No, not to my knowledge.
So I'll give her a pass. How you like that?
I loathe it, and I love her dress. I love the look.
It's a loathe.
Yeah, it's a no for me.
Next on our list, we have Whoopi Goldberg wearing Christian Siriano. I loved it.
And I love that for you.
Thank you. That's why you're my best friend.
Yeah.
Because you support me and, you know, my decisions. And yeah, I just, Whoopi, she's a wild card for me.
Yeah, she is.
She stays true to that. And she doesn't do it for anyone but herself. And there's just so much unspoken respect when it comes to a personality like that. Because in today's society, so often we're like, what are people gonna think? Look at, we love fashion. We like fashion. This is one of the things that we do. Not saying our opinions are all and will be all. However, many celebrities, I'm sure, come to these events with, well, what's the impression of me going to be?
Versus they're not dressing for themselves.
They're dressing for others.
I hear that.
And yes, you have to be mindful of the setting and the placement. However, I don't believe that it should always dictate who who you show up to be.
I don't think it should ever
and it
dictate.
Didn't for her. And that's why I think I like it, because she's like, fuck y'all, this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm feeling. And
yeah, I think based on your commentary, like, she loved the dress that Christian designed for her. She said it looked like water, like it did have movement to it. I can agree with that. It was a Loathe for me.
Yeah, I respect that.
I don't know. Her style doesn't always, like, I don't always get it, but that's okay.
She's a misfit in many ways, and I mean that with all due respect.
Yeah.
And, like,
I mean, she's an icon nonetheless. Like, I always, like, we love Whoopi. But I just, the look wasn't, it wasn't there for me. Yeah, it was a Loathe.
All right, Randy.
Oh.
Who is next on our list? Maggie.
Margaret.
Margie.
Marge. Margaret Qualley in Chanel.
It was a snooze. I was bored. It's like pretty boring.
Yeah, it was a great gown. Beautiful gown.
Come on, Miss Franklin.
Yeah. I think the most interesting thing was the back.
The back. And, like, I hate to say it, even that could have been a bit more, like, I don't know, maybe it was the jewelry placement, the length in which it stopped. It fell short to me. Yeah. I feel like it could have been just a little bit more.
Yeah.
So
something was amiss.
Yeah. It's okay. It's all right. She showed up, though.
She did.
Okay, but it's a Loathe.
Staying with Chanel, we have Lily Rose Depp. Her dress was inspired by archival Chanel from '95, and this dress took 515 hours to conceptualize, design, and
that just goes to show it doesn't. Sometimes, no matter how long you work on something, it still doesn't work. As I stare out into space, because I'm, like, trying to, like, envision, there was a lot of things happening, but, like, nothing was being said.
Yeah.
The ruffles, around, it was giving, like, figure skater meets,
it looked very dated to me, and again, like, if it's going to be inspired and custom, it needs to look like you. I want to know that this is something for you. And I mean, this is Lily Rose Depp we're talking about. She is Hollywood royalty. Her dad is Johnny Depp. Like, why not? If it's inspired by '95 Chanel,
get that then.
Get it.
Pull it.
I'm confused as to why it wasn't pulled for her.
Pull it.
Or there wasn't something else that we could be like, okay, yes, this is an archive piece. Like, you mean to tell me that this is the best thing that we could come up with for her? No. I don't know. It just wasn't. And I didn't like the hair down. Like, if you're going to wear something with a lot of, that's very bottom heavy, she's a very petite, slender girl, like, bring the hair up. Do something interesting with the beauty and the hair.
Yeah.
And then maybe I could be like, okay, this is,
that would have helped.
We put it together. But it's helped. Like, I'm so tired of just like, oh, I'm going out to an event, I'm going to wear my hair down. Let's bring back the updos. Let's do something really interesting and fun. Let's do, like, a pin bob or something. Like, I feel like that would have read better with the dress. Yeah, this is
like a low tucked bun or something, like something slick back. I don't know.
Yeah.
The halter neck, it was a lot of things. And it was, like, sequined, and it was, like, lace, and it was a ruffle. It was ruffled over here and a ruffle down there, and they were going opposite directions, and I just didn't know which way to go, George. Which way to go? It was giving of mice. Moving on.
Oh.
Mice of men.
It's a Loathe. It's a Loathe. It had no identity. Oh.
Okay. All right. Are we gonna just, like, hop into our lightning round?
Yes.
Shall we do that?
Yes. It's time. It's time. Okay.
Kicking off. Selena
Gomez.
Yes.
Loved.
Love.
In custom Ralph Lauren. Love.
She was giving like Hollywood glam.
Yeah.
It was very, very much that little nod to Marilyn Monroe in a way.
I can see that.
Something like that. But it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Her.
Loathe. Love her. Loathe the look.
Period.
Elle Fanning.
Loathe.
Okay. Jesse Eisenberg.
Loathe. I just want to like give him a hug.
Yeah. Same.
And he probably would be like, "Who are you? Don't touch me." But like, I would try. In my mind, like I just am like, "Hey, you alright? You want a cup of tea? You know?
Yeah.
You alright? You need something warm? You need some soup?
He needs some milk."
Oh. Jeremy Pope.
Love.
Lupita.
As much as I hate to say it,
Loathe. There were way too many elements going on. She had like the lace bodice, then she had like the satin and the bow. It was just a lot of like, and then she had the pearl strap. It was a lot.
Too much.
The details, beautiful on their own. Together as a collective, baby.
Rachel Zegler.
No. I mean, the operative word is loathe, but
it's a loathe. You are a brand ambassador for Christian Dior. You have been for 2 years now. Can we make it right? You need to look perfect. You need a custom look that fits.
Loathe. And what was good with her jaw? I'm sorry, because that could have been her outfit. I paid more attention to her jaw movement than I paid attention to her gown. Baby, what's going on?
And the hair was like, I'm sure it was her hair, but it was giving bad wig. Like, it didn't look.
No.
I do not wish to see this anymore. All right, so just staying with the tragedies of it all. Let's just talk about our worst dress and get it over with.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna have to give it to Timothy.
Okay.
Chalamet.
Okay.
Chalamet. Again, the effort was there, or was it there?
I think the effort was there.
The effort was there. It just was it missed the head of the nail.
Yeah.
It missed the head of the nail for me.
Yeah, Bullseye was there. It was not a Target.
But yeah.
Oof. Oh, no. Target was there.
It was not a Bullseye.
I like that. Yeah.
Okay, what do you got?
I'm going to go with Lily Rose Depp and Chanel.
Yeah.
I just think that, again, we just talked about her. Like, you should have all the options, and this just fell flat for me. There were just so many things that went wrong, too many ideas. And it just wasn't conceptualized for me. So
agreed. And we've all been there too.
Yeah. We can always come back.
You can always come back from that, you know. What you wear today, you don't gotta look like tomorrow, baby.
That part. Now,
loves.
Okay. Our best dress.
Wicked was our best dress.
Yeah. I mean, Cynthia and Louis Vuitton, Ariana Grande and Schiaparelli, like Glenda and Alphaba, they did it again. And it's funny because I was like, I don't know. Like, you're like, Cynthia's my best dress, and I was like, Ariana's mine.
Man, it is what it is.
Yeah, we just have to go for it. They did it. They embodied their looks.
They did that shit. They totally I might watch Wicked now.
Ooh. We need to watch it together, though.
That probably would be better.
Yeah.
But because I might not last if I watch it by myself.
Honestly, I
need support.
Yeah.
To stay locked in.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Especially after the second song, maybe.
Yeah.
First half of the first song, I should say. I don't know. I might not make it.
You might not. Okay, we'll watch it together.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bet.
Yeah. Well, guys, that wraps it up for us. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel.
Feel free to share, too.
Yes.
You know?
Share it. Share it with a friend.
When are we going to see them next? Met?
Yes.
The Met?
Met.
We'll see you for the Met. We'll see you on Met Monday.
Yes. First Monday in May.
First Monday in May. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's exciting.
We'll see y'all.
Bye. Bye.